is going to be kind of a fun video. I thought of this idea. What if I tried to recreate the look that I had on wedding day and do like a wedding day get ready with me? So I'm going to do my hair and my makeup exactly the same way I did on wedding day. I did my own hair and makeup. I had a little bit of help from one of my bridesmaids for the hair, but I'm gonna put the whole look together and then I'm gonna put on the dress and then you guys can see what my wedding day look was like. Also, I am wearing the getting ready outfit that I wore on the morning of. It's just a satin white robe with this kind of white satin pajama set underneath. The white robe, I think is from Beholden, and the satin pajama set I think is from Victoria's Secret. This is probably a pretty accurate representation of what I looked like on wedding day. Kind of haggard and tired because we live in Texas now and the wedding was in Indiana. We had to get ready in the hotel room and that was kind of insane and kind of a disaster actually, which I can get more into that story later. And while I get ready, I will tell some behind the scenes stories about the wedding and also answer a few questions that I got on Instagram. So step one is I have to wash my hair. So I will be right back and then my hair will be clean. Okay, hair is all washed. I am doing a natural curl look today. So I did sort of some scrunching in the shower, kind of like this. And I'm going to diffuse my hair to give myself some volume. And on wedding day, I definitely did not have time to wait for my hair to air dry because that takes hours. But before I diffuse, I'm going to do my skincare routine. I always start with Niacinamide by The Ordinary. And I usually only put it on my forehead and my chin because my cheeks tend to get a little bit too dry. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Clear Skin Set by Averiglow. Averiglow really helped my skin. It's the best cleanser I've ever used. At some point I'm going to do a whole video just about skincare and that story will be in that video. Okay, next I'm going to do moisturizer and SPF mixed together. So I use the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Rich and the sunscreen from Averiglow. Okay, that is it for my skincare. So now it is time to diffuse this hair. This is my hair dryer. It's the Dyson hair dryer. It is the best hair dryer in the world. You will not regret paying all the money for it. I got mine, I think, refurbished on eBay, which was great because I did not pay full price. I do it on a heat and speed setting of 1. Okay, this is looking pretty good right now. I got it 80% dry. So next I'm going to do my makeup. Okay, so the first product I'm going to use is the Minimalist by Merit. This is literally almost gone. That's how great it is. That's how much I love it. So this is a concealer stick and a foundation stick in one. It's a very creamy formula and it's basically just the greatest thing that I've ever used. I use the Merit blending brush to blend it out too, which I think is essential. I really love this brush. The formula is pretty minimal, but not so minimal that you get no coverage. I used to use the Glossier Skin Tint as my sort of cream foundation and it was just, it really didn't give almost any coverage at all. And especially on my wedding day, I really wanted to look good. So I did some research and I found this and it is seriously one of my favorite products ever. Great. And also on my eyelids. So this is going all over today. And then if I have any extra spots that need a little more coverage, I just add a little bit more. So seriously, can you see? My skin still has kind of a dewy sheen going on, but it looks very even. So it's like my own skin, but better. Okay, next I'm going to do my eyeshadow. I'm using the Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, which has all of these beautiful colors in it. I'm going to use 3 different colors from it today. I'll just show you what I'm gonna use. I'm going to use this color, and this color. So I'm gonna start out with this brush for the outer corners of my eye. I'm not good at this. I literally have not done this look since my wedding day, and I don't do makeup like this normally, so bear with me here. This palette is so pigmented. You have to be so careful. Okay, next I'm going to do the color, oh, that was the color Caramelized, by the way. Next I'm going to do the color Luscious. This is going to go on like the other half of my eye. I literally don't know any of these terms, I'm sorry. Gonna try really hard to blend it together. I honestly don't know how people can talk while doing their makeup because I like really cannot. Okay, and then I'm going to take the color Peaches and Cream, and that's gonna go on the inner corners of my eye. Not too bad, not too bad. And now I think I might be a little bit extra and put the white color right here. And I'm just using my finger because I don't have another brush. I don't know if you can tell, but I got a late start on this video and I'm feeling a very similar stress that I did on wedding day because the sun is going down and I do not have much time to finish this look, which, yeah, that was a whole story. Okay, next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I use the Brow 1989, I think it's called, by Merit. It's just like a cream brow gel in brown. I used to use the Glossier Boy Brow, but I switched to this and I think I like it a little bit better. I like the brush better. So getting ready on wedding day was kind of a disaster, and this is why. So me and my bridesmaids were all staying in different hotels, and the idea was we would all come to my hotel after like getting showered for the day and whatnot, and then we would all do our hair together, do our makeup together, and get into our dresses together in my hotel room. We were supposed to do this from about, I think, 9 a.m. and then we were supposed to be at the venue at noon. Now, one of my bridesmaids, her hotel had like a pipe burst or something, or some kind of flooding situation, and so the water was shut off in the whole building all morning. I honestly don't remember how she ended up getting a shower that morning. She might have gone to a friend's house to take a shower. I can't remember because we did have friends that were keeping some of Daniel's family who had all flown in from out of town. But basically that caused her to be very late getting ready, very late getting to my hotel so that we could get ready together, and it just like really set everything back. I totally forgot. I am gonna use bronzer. This is a lame bronzer. I don't know where it's from, but it's from the drugstore. But it's all that I have, and I've never used bronzer, so I'm just gonna put a little bit up here. Ooh. I should use bronzer more often, it looks nice. But I just like honestly don't have time for that. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest. Is that even right? Probably not, but there we go. A little bit more dimension added to my face. So anyway, we were in a huge rush on wedding day and we did not make it to the venue until probably an hour after we were supposed to. Okay, next I'm going to be using, it's called the Clean Mascara by Merit. This is kind of a minimal mascara, but it's still very lengthening and very good at just giving some natural definition to your lashes. Oh, I forgot about my eyeliner. Well, this is very disappointing because I have this eyeliner pencil that I use to line the waterline of my eye. It gives a really nice minimal look, but I can't find it anywhere. So I think I'm gonna have to go without lining my eyes, unfortunately, but it just gives the eyes like a little bit more definition, which is nice. So anyway, like I was saying, we got to the venue super late, and from there it was kind of just a mad rush to try to get the pictures that we planned. Because we planned to take pictures like all afternoon, because that's what Daniel and I really love. We love pictures. And we wanted to have fun, to just like kind of relax, just have fun with the pictures and like be creative. Daniel had his camera with him as well so that he could take pictures. But that kind of all went out the window when we came to the venue so late. We kind of just had to rush through it and like try to get as many as we could, and we had to cut out a lot of things that we wanted to get that we ended up not being able to at all. We still got so many pictures, so I'm not really regretting that, but you know, honestly, I might want to do this again someday, get all ready exactly like this, and maybe Daniel and I will just go out somewhere beautiful and get pictures in our wedding outfits again. Next, I'm going to be using the cream blush by Merit. Looks like this. This is the color Beverly Hills. It's a very nice minimal cream blush that looks really great when it's blended out. It's so nice, I love it. I did use a setting spray on the day of because everything is super creamy, and it was like hot that day. I can't remember which setting spray it was. I borrowed it from one of my bridesmaids. Now, I'm very sad because the lipstick that I used on wedding day, I gave it to my maid of honor, and I think she ended up taking it back home with her, like on accident. So that's sad, I don't have it anymore. So instead, I'm going to use this Glossier Play and kind of mix it with some other colors to try to make it the same color that it was. So we'll see how that goes. This is like not the color that's on the thing at all. Okay, this is too pinky and bright of a red. I'm gonna try to calm it down with this other one. This is much closer to the color that I had. Okay guys, what do you think? I think this is everything I did for my makeup. I might have used highlighter, I guess. It looks really good. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see if my hair is dry yet. The sun is slowly moving past me and to the other side of the house, and that is scaring me. I hope I don't run out of sun for this video. Man, how much more time do I have? So next I'm going to do my nails. On wedding day, I did not do my own nails. That would have been way too stressful. I got them done at a salon the day before. But today I'm doing them myself, and while I wait for them to dry, I will answer a few questions from Instagram. So someone asked, what was your favorite part of the venue and why did you choose it? That is a tough question to answer because we both loved the venue so much. The venue was Laurel Hall in Indianapolis, and it's basically like a castle. It honestly reminded me so much of Downton Abbey. I would say probably my favorite part of the venue was the patio, because they had string lights above the patio, so then when it got to be dark, it had just this wonderful vibe to it. So on one side you have like this gorgeous castle, this outdoor seating for dinner, and then on the other side was this beautiful forest with like the sun setting. The patio was really gorgeous. Maybe my second favorite part of the venue, probably the grand lobby. The grand lobby is really beautiful. It's really hard to choose because there's so many beautiful spots around that venue. Okay, another person asked, what did we do after the ceremony? So after the ceremony, we had dinner. So our wedding was like a whole day-long affair. Taking pictures, then the ceremony was at 5 p.m., then dinner was after, and then dancing. We left the venue at 10 p.m., I believe. I honestly had hardly eaten anything all day. Like, we had dinner, but by the time dinner came, like, I kind of didn't feel like eating a whole meal, if that makes sense. So I kind of like just picked at it. So after the ceremony, we were both so hungry. So we drove to our favorite pizza place in Indianapolis. It's called Hot Box Pizza, we got our favorite pizza. We went into Hotbox Pizza in our full wedding attire and ate a pizza and took pictures, and that was really fun. And then after that, we went back to our hotel and we stayed in our wedding clothes and we took more pictures because, again, that's what we like to do. We love to take pictures together. And we took pictures in the hotel lobby. We stayed at the Ironworks Hotel. It was my first time staying there and I absolutely love it. That hotel, the decor is just gorgeous. It's like my exact aesthetic. I loved staying there. I hope I get to stay there again at some point. And then after that, we went to bed because we were very tired. It was probably, I don't know, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning we went to bed, maybe earlier. I don't remember, but it was a really nice night together, just the two of us. It was great. Okay, lastly, I'm going to show you guys some of the wedding day details that I put together because I'm just so proud of them and I want to remember them for myself at least. So this was the wedding invitation. I did this whole thing myself. This was like my craft project. They were all sealed with this really pretty wax seal that had our initials on it. This was the front of the invitation. This invitation was totally designed by me. And this was actually, I like traced a picture of the venue and put that on the back, sort of like a watercolor. Oh, and then this part, this was handwritten by me in Procreate. Procreate is an iPad app. So anyway, this invitation was like my little baby for a while and I'm very proud of it. The paper is like hand-torn watercolor paper. I found it on Etsy. So the Etsy seller had already like hand-torn it for me and it was so pretty, I loved it. This was what the invitations looked like. I got some like vintage stamps. I did not stamp everybody's envelope with vintage stamps, but I did it for like my family members so that theirs would be extra special. This was a card that we sent out to everyone when we had to postpone. I have never mailed so many people in my life. Stationery gets expensive after a while, let me tell you. This was the program that we had on wedding day, which basically had the ceremony order of events and then the order of events for the evening. Oh man, and I love this. These were the like swatches for the napkin colors that I had on the table. These were the table numbers that were on the tables at the wedding. These also I made completely by hand. I got these gold frames at IKEA and then I used like pressed leaves that I got on Amazon and just put them inside the frame. And then I drew on the frame the table numbers with a chalk marker. Really cute, really fun, found that on Pinterest. All right, next I'm going to do my hair, which is probably the hardest part. So on wedding day, I used the Kristen S loose styling powder. I put it on this very back section of my head because that's where the pins were in the back of my hair. And I kind of did like a half up, half down look. To get those pins to stay all day long, I decided to use that powder because it adds a lot of grit to your hair, which makes it not like slip out so easily. I'm not gonna use that today because I'm not gonna be like outside all day at a wedding venue and I'm probably gonna take this down right after the video. Okay, I would say that looks somewhat similar. And then of course, I had to make sure there were like lots of like loose bits in the front. Final piece was this. This was a little like halo thing that I got also from Beholden. And I secured this to my head with bobby pins. Okay, so next step is to put on the jewelry that I was wearing on wedding day, so let me go get that. So I was actually not wearing anything in my second hole on wedding day, I just went with this really simple ear crawler. Okay, so this was the set of rings that I wore on wedding day. This one is from GLDN. This one is from Majuri. This is of course my wedding ring set, which I got from Etsy. And then this is an infinity ring from GLDN. And then my necklace is this really simple pendant necklace that just has a bee on it for Baraka, of course. And I also got that one from GLDN. Okay, now it is finally time. I'm going to get into the dress. There it is. I've had it hanging there on the pantry. What do you guys think? Here is my final wedding day look in my wedding dress. I love this dress so much. This is such a fun dress to twirl in. It's light, it's airy, it's so great. This dress I also got from Beholden. My only regret is that it's a little bit popular, so a lot of people have gotten it. But wow, I just love it so much. Here it is a little bit closer. It has gorgeous detailing, embroidery on it. So pretty. I really adore the back. The open back is so pretty. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I think this wedding day look really came together and it was really fun getting to wear this dress again because it makes me feel like a princess. I hope this video was fun for you, and maybe if you're getting married soon, you will get some inspiration from the wedding day look that I put together. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you later.